when can we see and get back our children. These last 8 months are like the worst and worst of nightmares.
We cannot go to the child bedroom.
Toys are lying in our home and we see those and we cannot bear our pain.
Have you ever felt like your whole world was falling apart? Like everything you ever held dear was slipping away from your grasp? Your own children were taken away from you on the grounds of not being able to provide. You feel so helpless. All you could do was beg for justice, as if nothing you did was enough to protect your family. This video covers a similar incident that happened to an Indian couple in Norway. It's the story of a family torn apart by a battle for custody, a story of cultural misunderstandings and a struggle for justice. This is the story of Sagarika and Anurup Bhattacharya and their fight for their children's future. Sagarika Chakraborty and Anurup Bhattacharya got married in the year 2007 and moved to Norway for work. A year later, the couple was blessed with a son named Abhigyan who developed autistic symptoms, due to which he was placed in a kindergarten. In 2010, they gave birth to another child, a baby girl named Aishwarya. The couple was reportedly under watch for months by Norway's child welfare service called Barnevernet, and in May 2011, the authorities took away both the children to be kept at a foster home till they turn 18. They did this on the grounds of bad parenting. They accused the couple of forcefully feeding their children, as they once saw Sagarika hand-feeding the baby. They also objected the children sleeping with their parents on the same bed, which is a very common practice in Indian homes. Not just this, the Child Welfare Service reported that the children didn't have enough room to play and also accused the parents of providing their children with unsuitable clothes and toys.
Bed which is lying there and we don't have our children, the toys are lying in our home and we see those and we cannot bear our pain.
In fact, the Child Welfare Service even mentioned that Sagarika wasn't mentally fit. We will provide with what happened in the case, but before, let us in brief learn about Barnevernet. Norway's Child Welfare Service is globally known to be very strict. Regardless of their cultural background, all residents living in the country must adhere to strict restrictions regarding child protection. Even a mild slap is seen as unlawful. Berit Arseth, a human rights activist in Norway, called the incident state kidnapping. She said, "This is not the first time such a thing is happening in Norway. The legal system favors the child welfare services and they do what they want all the time. Quite often when a Norwegian is married to a non-Norwegian, they also do the same thing. They also do this to asylum seekers, and in almost every case, they say one of the parents has a mental problem just to make their case strong. That is what has happened in this case too." Marius Rekeres, a lawyer from Norway, even accused the nation, saying that child welfare perhaps does this because of monetary greed.
We, compared to other countries in the world, are putting much more money into the system. And of course, when you have like billions of euros attracted into the system, a lot of people want to have a piece of this cake.
Norway, on the other hand, claims that its legislation is based on best interests of the child, and in order to take a child into custody is only issued in very serious cases such as violence, sexual abuse, etc.
If we met with our children, they told me that you violated the law.
The Bhattacharyas had made a request for the foreign ministry to get involved, and what followed was a year-long legal struggle to get the custody of children back. India's government harshly denounced the Norwegian Child Welfare Service for separating children from their parents. Norwegian authorities claimed that the mother was mentally unfit to raise two children.
We didn't snatch the children. These children needed more than they had, and we make sure that they are well provided for now.
Soon, the story captured the attention of both Norwegian as well as Indian media. Barnevernet not just appeared to be cultural unaware regarding Indian parenting, but they also seemed to be personally attacking the mother to strengthen their own case.
That her parental skin and she is not connected to the children and this kind of thing. Basically they came to our home to find out the stuff which she is doing wrong, and whatever they have written is purely cultural differences.
With increasing publicity, diplomatic pressure started to rise. India asked Norway to return the children to their parents who have been placed under foster care. The then Foreign Minister S.M. Krishna spoke to his Norwegian counterpart to find an amicable and urgent solution. He said
that we are in touch with the Norwegian government. Yesterday, I spoke to the Foreign Minister of Norway, and we have conveyed to them the children cannot be separated from the biological parents.
After almost a year-long negotiations, it was decided that the children's custody will be awarded to 27-year-old dentist Arun Abhas Bhattacharya, who was paternal uncle to the kids back in India. Both the parents agreed to this decision. In April 2012, the kids finally came to India after spending nearly a year in foster care in Norway. However, during this row, Sagarika and Anurup's marriage went through troubles and they both separated. Anurup accused Sagarika of actually being mentally unstable and that she even hit him. He concealed this fact for the sake of his children. Sagarika's battle to get her children didn't end yet, as the children were given to their paternal uncle by Norway. Her fight for custody of the two children back in India started after she returned and moved the Child Welfare Committee of Burdwan in West Bengal in June. CWC passed an interim order in the favor of Sagarika, bringing the children back to their mother. However, when the team of CWC reached police for help to take back Abhigyan and Aishwarya, they refused by saying that they will have to confirm from government whether Norway court or CWC was higher. Sagarika still didn't give up on her fight. When CWC's order was not carried out, she went to High Court for help in December 2012. Finally, a mother's struggle came to an end when the High Court decided in her favor.
After 4 months later, I'm just today is the day that I will meet with my children, and it's really very much today. I am really very much happy.
The children's custody was returned to the mother, but with a condition that their uncle and grandfather be allowed to meet them every week on Saturday. Justice Dipankar Datta said in his verdict, "It should be painful for the uncle and grandfather, but they should accept it for the larger interest. They had taken care of the children according to requirement." After a year and a half, Sagarika won the legal battle not just in Norway but in India too. Unfortunately, Sagarika and Anurup's case isn't the only one. There have been several such cases in which Barnevarna has taken children from their parents on the grounds of bad parenting. Not to forget, Norway was reported as the 6th happiest country of the world as of 2021. In 2022, Sagarika Chakraborty published her autobiography, The Journey of a Mother. Soon a movie named Mrs. Chatterjee vs. Norway is going to get released with Rani playing Sagarika's character. Thanks for watching till the end. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon.